a wonderful day, and I was wondering if I could tell you about it. I went to the Museum of Jurassic Technology today, and it's a very odd museum full of curiosities, and there were these microscopic mosaics that a man made by extracting single scales from butterfly wings. Butterfly. And little pieces of algae and microscopic organisms, and he placed them and created these beautiful microscopic mosaics that could only be truly witnessed under the microscope. I also learned that in the olden days, when someone had a tooth extracted, they had to cover it with salt and then make sure that they didn't lose it, because if they lost it and some harm came upon it, they would feel that harm in their new tooth that had replaced the one that was extracted. And the punishment if you lost your extracted tooth was that in hockey sticks, you would have to search for your extracted tooth in a bucket of blood. You'd have to. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, so I left that part of the museum and I went upstairs, and there's a little courtyard with all of these albino pigeons. Albino pigeons and little birds chirping, and there was a man playing the sitar, and a very annoying group of millennials that just, I don't know what their issue was, but they were speaking so loudly, and it was such a beautiful, serene place. There's little cookies and tea, and these millennials, they were like, I don't even know what was going on. This one gentleman who was with them, he had just one of those laughs. It was like constantly after everything he said. I think he felt really awkward or something because he was hanging out with all women. I'm not exactly sure what was going on. I took a secret recording of him talking on my phone, just for myself, because I just wanted to remember how ridiculous they all sounded. He kept calling himself a crudge muffin. So do with that what you will. Anyway, there was a man playing the sitar, and I asked if I could sing with him, and he was like, of course. And he played the guitar, and I sang my song, and it was so sweet, and the birds were chirping, and I loved that I got to sing with him. And he had to get up and leave, and he said, thank you so much, friend, and he shook my hand. I said, thank you, friend. And then I left the museum, and I walked outside, and I went into, let me show you guys, that Indian grocery store, and I made so many friends there. And I don't know how to cook dal. I love dal. D-A-L, dal. It was buy one get one free. That's not why I got the other one. But I made friends with this woman in there. She was lovely. She was short. She taught me about a new vegetable that I didn't know about. She was like, yeah, Americans, the knowledge stops at okra. They don't know the rest of these vegetables. But then she showed me this one. It was so cool. And I forget how she pronounced it, but the English way to say it is bitter melon. And I learned a lot about the bitter melon. And I learned a lot from her. She works at a homeopathic healing remedy. I don't really know. She's like, come on by, get your vibe fixed, get your chakras aligned. Let me give you all your crystals. And I was was like, okay, I mean, that sounds nice. She was very sweet. So I liked her. I liked the whole vibe. The cashier in there, she was laughing so hard, I guess because the guy before me bought 8 bottles of ginger beer. 8 bottles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. He bought 8 bottles of ginger beer. And she just thought this was the funniest thing. And through our entire checkout, me buying this doll, which by the way, she did not charge me $2.99. She charged me more. It's okay though. I let it fly. She charged me like 4 something. Anyway, throughout our entire interaction, she was just laughing. Laughing. Are you laughing? Are you smiling? Anyways, so then I left there. I went to various other ethnic grocery stores, such as a Brazilian grocery store, a Filipino grocery store, another Indian grocery store. I think that was it. But wonderful, made a lot of friends. A man hit on me with his girl on his arm, which is crazy. I was like, that's so disrespectful. He was like, hey, you, you're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. He was really trying to get my attention. But it's like his girl, like she was right here. She was around the arm. And I was like, I'm not gonna respond to you. I get my headphones in. Anyways, there's just been lots and lots of delightful people. I went by the Hare Krishna temple. I don't know if it's called a temple, but I'm not sure. Is Hare Krishna I don't really know much about it, but they were very friendly there, and they said that they're having a huge festival tomorrow and that I should come and that there will be lunch and dinner. So I'll consider it because I do believe that the food there would be really good, and it was beautiful. There were all of these lanterns strung on the street, like and they said that they're going to, what just happened? My bad. They said that they're going to light up the lanterns tomorrow, so I don't know if Hare Krishna is, I don't know. Someone let me know in the comments, please, my dearest subscribers, please. Anyway, it's just been a lovely day. I love living in a city. I love living in the city and talking to all the people and making friends wherever I go and singing. If you can sing, then you should sing. If you can sing, then you should sing.